So what's up, you guys? So if you just watched my last video, you saw that I did a 5 things that I like about my truck. And now, of course, because that's the way things go, I have to make a 5 things that I hate about my truck or dislike. Hate is a pretty strong word. There's not a lot that I hate about this truck. And there are some of these things that are specific to my truck in particular. So I will get into those. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, first thing that I hate about these trucks, which is a common thing, is the I don't even know what it is. It's the displacement on demand type shit, the MDS, the cylinder activation stuff that these trucks have. So my truck is a Hemi truck. It is a 5.7 liter and it has MDS. So just a quick rundown of what that is. Basically, under light to no throttle use, it cuts off 4 cylinders of the engine and it turns into a 4-cylinder. Supposedly, it's supposed to save on fuel. I haven't really seen it. There's no way to turn it off unless you get a programmer or you get a new cam and lifters and all that stuff. Just like the Chevrolets and the GMCs, they have a lifter failure as well, and these do too, but these have them in a different way. These don't collapse, so they are you basically have to replace the lifters if one fails, and you have to replace the camshaft because the lifters, the roller at the end of the lifter, the bearings will seize and it will actually start to wear away at the lobe on the camshaft that lifter particularly rides on, and it will damage the camshaft, and then you have to replace both. So a lot of people just replace it with factory components, and I don't think that that's smart because you'll just be in the same boat later on down the road. So anyway, I plan on getting rid of that system so that way I don't have to deal with it, but not everybody does that. They just want to do it once and they get rid of the vehicle. I like my truck. I'm not going to get rid of it. If that happens, I will just delete the system completely. So there's that. Second thing I hate about my truck is this stupid bumper. Now, I did not buy this bumper. This bumper was purchased when it was on the truck. I don't know who purchased it. It was obviously the person before me that had it, or it could have been the person before them. I don't remember. I don't know how many people have owned this truck. I think it's maybe 2, and I'm the second one. I could be wrong. I think I'm probably the third. But anyway, I don't like it. I hate it. Excuse me. I hate it for multiple reasons. I wanted one of these trucks because I wanted it to be nice and clean and look good, with a painted bumper, painted door handles, painted mirrors, the cowl induction hood, the nice wheels. And then this truck has factory dual exhaust, so it would have had the bumper that had the cutouts, and it would have been painted to match, all that stuff. Well, somebody decided that they wanted to put this big-ass bumper on it, and they wanted to get rid of the stock bumper, which I'm upset about because I wanted the factory bumper on this. But it is what it is. And the reason I hate this bumper, another reason, is because the tag lights. This did not have tag lights on it when I bought it because the tag lights are what hold on the license plate, which is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I will never buy a Go Rhino bumper from them I will never buy a bumper from Go Rhino. I should have said that like that. Because I don't understand how you can engineer a bumper that you want $1,500 for and you don't have provisions for the tag lights. They give you those 2 stupid-ass lights right there that I had to buy separate because this didn't have them. And that's just ignorant. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I don't like it, and it's just an inconvenience because the factory harness plugs were cut off. So if I ever want to put factory tag lights back on this on a factory bumper, I have to fix all that shit again, and it's just irritating. So anyway, that's another thing I hate about this truck. The one thing that I hate is it can be kind of a hate and a love relationship is the transmission. The transmission does not like to be cold. It hates when you start it and you try to drive and it's cold. It shifts real hard. I don't know if that's the only problem I've had or if I'm the only one that's had that problem, but it is a problem. It is annoying. I don't know if this transmission's ever been serviced. I would assume probably not, but like I said, I don't know. So I will have to do that at some point. Truck's got almost 190,000 miles on it, so it's been around the block a little bit, and I don't really baby it, so as you can tell, because it's muddy, but it is what it is. The next thing is I don't like that this does not have CarPlay on Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. The 2018 and higher trucks have it. The 2014s, like mine, do not. The only way to get Apple CarPlay is to buy a radio from a company called Infotainment, which is a factory radio from a newer truck, and you retrofit it into yours by doing a bunch of shit, buying their harness and all that stuff. But that's $1,600 for a radio. So, there's that. So that's another thing. Because my Tahoe has CarPlay, but that's because it has an aftermarket radio. So, my mom's truck, I think, has CarPlay, but it's a 2021. So I don't really know why I even brought that up. But anyway, regardless, it's annoying because I like to use it. I like to have it. So there you go. Let's see. There's one more, I'm sure, that I just can't think of. And there is one thing. So this has heated seats and a heated steering wheel. The heated seats are not very strong. Like it only heats the bottom where you sit. It does not heat the back of the seat. And it's not very strong. You can't really feel it. You can't really tell that it's doing anything. It turns on. The heated steering wheel works amazing. You get hot enough where you can't touch it. But the seat does not get very warm. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me or what. Because like the bottom of the seats are cloth, and the rest has this leather on the sides and on the back. So I don't know if it's just mine or if it's just me, but it just doesn't get hot enough for me. So, but yeah. So that's pretty much all for that. That's my 5 things I hate. I think it's 5 things. I don't know. I'm sure somebody will tell me if it's not. And of course, there's a train like always. So luckily I'm ending the video here. So, but like always, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will see you later.